Today we will start next topic of the chapter chemical kinetics, and topic name is zero order reaction. Before starting zero order reaction, I want to recall you that we came to know about the differential rate equation. We know how can we write differential rate equation. Let's suppose I give you an example. 2a plus b gives out c. So how can we write down differential rate equation? We know that it is decrease in concentration of any one of the reactant with time or increase in concentration of product, like this. So I can write rate is equals to minus 1 by 2, or I can say decrease in concentration of reactant and increase in concentration of product, like this. You can write differential rate equation for any of the chemical reaction. After this, we talk about the rate law expression, RLE. According to the rate law expression, we see that rate do not depend upon all the concentration terms of the reactant, while it depend upon the concentration terms of the reactant on which rate actually depends. Right? On the basis of RLE, we decide the order of reaction. So let's start today zero order reaction. Now question arises, why the need of the integrating differential rate equation? The purpose of integrating the differential rate equation, because we get a direct relationship between the concentration at different times and rate constant. What we get? Direct relationship between concentration of the reactant at different times and rate constant. That's why we integrate the differential rate equation. And one more thing, integration of the different order of reaction will be different. Means for different order of reaction, integrating equation will also be different. So today we will start zero order reaction. For zero order reaction, what would be the integrating rate equation? We will discuss about it now. Now, first of all, what means zero order reaction? Zero order reaction means when the rate do not depend upon the concentration of the reactant. Means what? जीरो ऑर्डर के लिए क्या बात कह सकते हैं हम कि जीरो ऑर्डर रिएक्शन वो होती है जहाँ पर रेट रिएक्टेंट कंसंट्रेशन पर डिपेंड ही नहीं करता. ओके, तभी तो आप जीरो ऑर्डर कहोगे. लेट्स सपोज आई राइट R2P. It means what? According to RLE, if I write expression according to RLE, what is rate? Rate is equals to K and initial concentration par 0. It means it will not depend upon the concentration of the reactant. If I want to say at time 0 मतलब initially reactant concentration will be maximum. हमने इसे क्या मान लिया? Initial concentration is what? R naught, and product concentration will be 0. But at time t, मतलब after few minutes or after some time, some of the concentration of the reactant will converted into the product, right? It means it remain R. What is R here? R is the remained concentration of the reactant. Remember that R naught is the initial concentration of reactant and R is the concentration of reactant remain after time t. You have to remember it. Okay. Now, if for this I want to write differential rate equation. Differential rate equation. How can we write differential rate equation? Minus dr over dt, like this. Rate is equals to what? Rate is equals to minus dr over dt. I have to write differential rate equation with respect to reactant. मैंने किसके रेस्पेक्ट में लिखा है? ये रिएक्टेंट के रेस्पेक्ट में. बोथ आर फॉर द रेट. कैन वी इक्वलाइज बोथ? और अगर हम दोनों को इक्वलाइज करते हैं, व्हाट वी गेट? माइनस डी आर ओवर डी टी इज इक्वल्स टू के. आर नॉट इज इक्वल्स टू मतलब आर टू दी पावर 0 इक्वल्स टू व्हाट? 1. ओके, तो हमने क्या लिख दिया? के. मैं इसको इस तरह भी लिख सकती हूँ, dr इज इक्वल्स टू माइनस के डी टी. साइन में माइनस का लेफ्ट हैंड टू राइट हैंड शिफ्ट किया है, दैट्स इट. Now what we have to do, integrate on both side. Integrate on both side. If I integrate on both side, what I received, what I get, dr is equals to minus k dt. हमारे पास ये था, and I integrate it like this, and integration limits are initial concentration r naught, final concentration r, initial time 0, final time t, like this. Okay, integration to differentiation cancel, what remain, r. initial concentration to final concentration limits use किया है, constant है, minus sign है, it will come outside. Integration to differentiation cancel, t limits are 0 to t. What is this? Final limit minus initial limit, minus k final limit minus initial limit. What remains? This one. एक एक्सप्रेशन बनता है ये, I can write it in this manner also, minus kt plus r naught. Is it a straight line equation? Yes. A straight line equation. And it is also known as integrating rate law for zero order. What is this? It is also known as integrating rate law for zero order. Now what we get? This formula, okay, in which what is R and what is R naught? R naught is initial concentration of reactant, and what is R? It is the concentration of reactant remain after time t. Okay. Now I can say this is the straight line equation. How I can write it again? R is equals to minus kt plus r naught. Y is equals to mx plus c. तो इट इज a straight line equation. Y axis पर लेना है concentration of R and x axis पर time. What is this? Slope. Slope is minus k, and what is intercept? That equals to initial concentration. We will discuss graph all at a time. Now I can write this formula. चलिए हम इसे दे देते हैं formula number 1. And formula number 1 can be write in another way also. How? kt, if I put kt to left hand side, kt equals to what? R naught minus r, like this. Okay, means initial concentration minus concentration of reactant remained after time t, and I can write k is equals to r naught minus r over t. It is another formula. It is formula number 2. What is this? It gives relation between the rate constant of zero order and concentration at different time, right? That same thing I tell you earlier, why we integrate a reaction, why we integrate a differential rate equation. That's why we get a direct formula for the relation between the rate constant and concentration of reactant at different time. It give relation between rate constant of zero order and concentration at different time. Got my point? This is the formula which is used for the different numerical problems, and again this formula also can be used for the different numerical problems. Now we talk about the half-life time. What means half-life time? half-lifetime. Now we get two formulas. One is this one, another is this one, right? Now what we talk about? Half-lifetime. Half-lifetime means clear हो रहा है when it is indicated by T half. What is this? It is time in which half of the reactant get reacted. That is, T become equals to T half and R becomes equals to R naught by 2. Firstly, I want to tell you what means half-life. Half-life का मतलब क्या हुआ? Half-life means the time period in which initial concentration of the reactant become half. It means half of the reactant get reacted. That time period is known as half-life time period. It is indicated by T half. It is the time in which half of the reactant get reacted. Means half reactant completely product में convert हो जाए. उस लाइफ टाइम को उस टाइम पीरियड को बोलते हैं हाफ लाइफ टाइम. And in half life time, T is indicated as T half, obviously, and R remain concentration will be what? Initial concentration half. What will remain? Concentration कितना बचेगी? Half of the initial concentration. Now I can put these two in the formula number 2. Okay. Now put value of T and R in formula 2. If I put these two values in formula 2 and I keep T to the left hand side and K to the right hand side denominator, it becomes what? T half is equals to R naught. R की जगह put करना है R naught by 2 over K. R naught minus R naught by 2, what remains? R naught by 2. तो क्या आ जाता है ये फॉर्मूला? T half is equals to R naught by 2K. Is it clear? Formula, this formula for the T half for the zero order reaction. This is formula for half-life for zero order reaction. I give it number 3. Okay, now we have formula this one, R equals to minus KT plus R naught. I have formula K is equals to R naught minus R over T. If I know one formula, I can form all the formulas, right? And I have one more formula, T half is equals to R naught by 2K. By this formula, what can we say? T half depend upon what? हाफ लाइफ पीरियड डिपेंड अपॉन व्हाट? इनिशियल कंसंट्रेशन, है ना. तो हम यहाँ पर एक नोट मेंशन कर सकते हैं. फॉर जीरो ऑर्डर हाफ लाइफ डिपेंड अपॉन इनिशियल concentration of reactant. It means what? T half directly proportional to R naught. T half किस पर directly proportional है? Initial concentration पर, right? One more thing what I want to tell you, lifetime of the zero order reaction. Lifetime of zero order reaction. What means lifetime? Lifetime means when whole the reactant converted into the product. That is known as lifetime. Lifetime means now T becomes what? It can be write as T lifetime or it can be write as 100%. It means what? 100% of the reactant converted into the product. This is known as time period. The time period in which whole the reactant converted into the product, it is known as lifetime of the zero order. That's clear. Now in this condition, concentration of R becomes what? 0. I am saying what? Whole the reactant converted into the product. So now what remain? In this situation, what remain? Nothing. Whole the reactant now converted into the product. What remain? Nothing. It means it becomes what? 0. That's clear. Now put these values in formula number 2 again in this. Now put T and R in formula 2. If I put these value in this formula, again T I can write to left hand side and K constant to the right hand side as denominator. So what I get? T lifetime is equals to R naught minus 0 over K. It means R naught by K. It is another formula. Formula number 4. T half equals to what? R naught by 2K, and T 100% is what? Means when whole the reactant converted into the product, R naught by K. Okay, that's clear. These are the formulas for the zero order reaction. Now turn to the graphs. We will discuss graph one by one. What we know? Rate is equals to K R to the power 0. Is it true for the zero order reaction? For zero order reaction, rate is independent upon the concentration of the reactant. It means what? If I want to plot a graph for this, तो graph कैसा आना चाहिए? Rate and concentration. Rate do not depend upon the concentration of the reactant like this. One more. I tell you this one. A straight line equation. On the basis of this, R is equals to minus KT plus R naught. Y is equals to mx plus c. If I want to draw a graph like this, टाइम 0, टाइम बढ़ता जा रहा है इस तरह से. इनिशियल कंसंट्रेशन इज व्हाट? R naught, and this one. On y-axis, we will take concentration of reactant. On x-axis, time. This one, intercept, will tell what? R naught, and slope. Slope is indicated by minus K. But what is this? It is T0. And what is this? Reactant concentration, initial reactant concentration totally consumed at that point. It means it indicates T 100%. And at T 100%, what is the concentration? अभी हमने find out किया, it equals to R naught by K. तो R naught by K क्या indicate कर रहा है? This point. Okay, this point is what? R naught by K. That's clear? Graph is clear to you? Again, one more graph. We know that T half is equals to R naught by 2K. अभी हमने ये सब find out किया है. If I want to plot a graph between T half and initial concentration, तो ग्राफ कैसा होना चाहिए? Straight line graph like this, and slope will be equals to 1 by 2K. Hopefully these graphs will be clear to you, and graphs exams में पूछ लिए जाते हैं in any ways, and on the basis of graphs question put up किया जा सकता है, and on the basis of question graphs put up किए जा सकते हैं. तो you must know graphs properly. Now we will see few examples. First example is decomposition of gas. Decomposition of gas on solid surface at high pressure. First example, what I tell you, decomposition of gas on solid surface at high pressure. In this case, what happens, a solid substance is taken as catalyst. Let's suppose I take example of the ammonia, NH3. It decomposes at platinum surface, let's suppose, converted into N2 and H2 like this. Okay, all are gases. What happened? If this reactant get attached to the surface of the solid and converted into the product, now what? If whole the surface get covered with the help of the reactant, now what? Decomposition of gas on solid surface at high pressure, it is independent upon the concentration of the reactant. It depend upon what? Vacant site on the solid catalyst. When these converted into the product, further sites will remain vacant. New reactant molecule get attached and converted into the product. That's why decomposition of gas on solid surface, it is independent on the concentration of reactant. It depend upon the vacant site which are available on the solid catalyst. Right? When particular reactant get attached to the solid surface, converted into the product, it get detached as a product, further vacant site remain vacant, new reactant molecule get attached and converted into the product, and this process remain continue. In this case, in these type of reaction, rate of reaction do not depend upon the concentration of the reactant. Right? So all these types of reactions follow zero order reaction. In this case, rate is equals to K NH3 to the power 0 because it is independent of the concentration of reactant. One more example, decomposition of HI on gold surface. Very important example again, H2 and I2. In this case also, rate is independent on concentration of the reactant. Further, zero order. Okay. Now next example is, second is enzyme catalyzed reaction. Enzyme catalyzed reactions. Enzyme catalyzed reaction means what? Let's suppose reactant converted into the product in presence of enzyme. Now further, enzyme activity based reactions only. It means ROR, rate of reaction, will depend upon activity of enzyme, not on reactant concentration. It means in these types of reaction also, reactant concentration means rate of reaction independent on the reactant concentration. ROR will depend upon the enzyme activity. If enzyme is more active, ROR will be high. That is, enzyme activity high, ROR will also be high. That's clear? Now next example, third one, it is photochemical reaction. Why photochemical reaction follows zero order? Reason, it depends upon the intensity of light. They do not depend upon the concentration of reactant. If intensity of light is there, only then these reaction will takes place. In presence of light only these reactions will takes place. In dark they can't proceed. That's why these reaction follow what? Light. If light is there, reaction will proceed. If light is not there, reaction will not proceed. So such type of reactions again depend upon the intensity of the light. It means activity of the photons. They do not depend upon the concentration of the reactant. Example, H2 plus Cl2 gives out HCl. in presence of light. If light is not there, this reaction will not takes place. So again, photochemical reactions are further follow zero order kinetics. So what I tell you today, एक बार दोबारा से ओवरव्यू कर लेते हैं. जीरो ऑर्डर रिएक्शंस आर दोज which do not depend upon the concentration of the reactant. We can write differential rate equation. It's simple reaction here, reactant to product. I can write differential rate equation like this. Rate equals to decrease in concentration of reactant with respect to time. I can write RLE. RLE means what? Rate do not depend upon the concentration of reactant. That's why R to the power 0. जब zero order है तो n की value 0. Okay. And I can equalize these two rates and find out this one. Okay, now integrate both sides. After integrating both sides, I get this formula, and this formula is known as integrating rate law for zero order. And this is a straight line formula also. In this formula, R is what? Concentration of reactant after time t. You have to remember that. Concentration of reactant after time t. And what is R naught? It is initial concentration of reactant. And further, same formula can be written in this form also. Where is the formula? Same formula can be written in this form also, right? K is equals to R naught minus R over T. And most of the numerical problem will be solved with the help of this formula and this formula. Both are same. Again, half-life time. What means half-life time? Half-life time means the time period in which half of the reactant get reacted. And during the half-life time, I can write T is equals to T half, and R remain concentration will be what? Half of the initial concentration. And when I write these two values in formula 2, I get what? T half is equals to R naught by 2K, like this. And in this case, I can definitely say T half directly proportional to initial concentration. It means for zero order, half lifetime depend upon the initial concentration of reactant. This one. Okay, you must know about it also. Lifetime means what? Lifetime is the time period when whole the reactant get consumed, get converted into the product. It means 100% of the reactant converted into the product. That time period, it is known as lifetime. For lifetime, we get formula R naught by K. Now, term for the graphs. Graphs हमने plot किया है rate and concentration of the reactant. Because rate do not depend upon the concentration of reactant, graph will be like this. And I know R is equals to minus KT plus R naught. It is a straight line equation. Straight line equation के according graph plot किया है. And this is what x-axis per time, and on y-axis concentration of R, slope, negative slope, that equals to minus K, and this point indicate the time at which whole the reactant converted into the product, means it gives the T 100%, and T 100% value was R naught by K, and intercept will be equals to R naught. Means initial concentration. This one is initial concentration. Okay, now I can plot a graph between the T half and the initial concentration also, and we find formula. What is this? T half is equals to R naught by 2K. So T half and R naught mid formula, mid graph, it would be straight line with a slope 1 by 2K. Again, few examples. I tell you decomposition of gas on the solid surface. It follows what? It depend upon the active sites of the solid surface. It do not depend upon the concentration of the reactant. Again, enzyme catalyzed reaction, they further rate depend upon the activity of the enzyme, do not depend upon the concentration of reactant. And photochemical reaction, these depends upon the intensity of the light, and further do not depend upon the concentration of the reactant. These were the example, and this is all about the zero order reaction. We will talk about the first order reaction in next video. Till then, bye.